I started
so
recording.
often a member of the crowd. Like, you can't do that. That's
I
illegal.
did. Well, hey, I think the recording has started. What's up, guys?
Are you being real right now?
Yes.
Are you playing with us?
Yes, the recording has started.
I
We
literally, I
started
can't
the...
tell anymore.
Ah!
Wait, what is our music?
What is up, people? Welcome back for another Let's Play. Today we'll be playing Session 18, I think, maybe, potentially, of the Blood Price. We are so excited to have you today for a little bit of splitting up. I'm Price EDM.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's you're the only one.
And this is a Session 18.5 KJR FM. Where we play only the hardest rock, nothing but rock. No, up next, Imagine
Rock
Dragon.
high.
Imagine Dragons.
Beach mouse.
Beach mouse. All right, next thing that we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna have a recap from one of my good friends. Can I get a recap from Elias?
Sure you can, DM. Last time on this campaign, we talked. We got some loot. It was pretty cool. Then we decided to split up the party. Half of us are gonna storm the front. The other half are gonna be yeeted in with a banana pult.
Guys, I don't like the energy here.
I'll get over it.
No.
And then
Like the wind
yeah, so we're splitting up the party, and our group is going in the front. Also, since I have the talking stick, DM, can I have everybody gain a alchemist's healing potion in their inventory?
Absolutely. Why don't we do the Mandy, the Mandy setup?
Yeah, so the only thing that I'm gonna have Mandy do here, because the rest of it would be too complicated and annoying, is everybody gets a alchemist's healing potion. Because I can make 11 of them if I wanted to, but I'm only making 7 to leave her with some spell slots.
How much does it heal for?
I'm putting it in the chat in the blood price. It's 2d4 plus 5 healing and 2d6 plus 5 THP.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Alchemist's kind of good.
Huh? Hey,
Sometimes I can still hear the other DM.
Oh,
Spectators no talking? Thank you.
So yeah, everybody has one of those now. And that's it.
the plantain pain. Luke said him and assembles the group. What map are we on right now, Jess? Are we on the caravan trap?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just realized that. Sorry. First of all, we're on the caravan map because we haven't like moved forward yet.
Mhm.
Second, I just realized I can like still help you voice characters. I was like sad because I couldn't play D&D. When
Okay.
I'm a fucking DM.
Can
Sorry.
you just say and I'm do your
And
part
I'm-
now? No,
Yeah,
the
I
next...
play DM.
Yeah, he's back.
All right. I just need a Boston cream donut. It's my favorite kind.
Hey, DJ, can we get music, please?
I've never had Boston cream, but I'll go meet up with Elias later.
Okay.
Hey, did you
Nice.
get the last one?
No, there's one more.
Alright,
The
I'm gonna go
fucking-
take it.
We're talking about
All right.
hard rock.
Who might I? What's going on? Sorry.
Okay,
Hard.
so the Bad Bunch is deliberating. They're talking about what they're going to be doing.
The bad bananas?
Manny, you're
Oh
going
my
to have
God.
to protect this family. All right, I need Champion out here protecting George. We can't be messing this up anymore. But boom, yeah, I need you on full operation with this Bananville team. You're the only one who knows how to use the banana pole. Wrench, you're on assistance for him. So, Mandy and Winton, I'm gonna need you guys to set up the infiltration team with everything they need to make this mission go off with a bang.
Oh,
Alright.
And then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up our thing. Alright? You guys remember? We're making the huge diversion at the end once they're all set up. Okay? Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
Family.
It's
Family.
Family. All right, the Bad
That's all.
Bunch. They do their arm thing. They all hang out. and they begin to set up. Immediately, they go over to their groups, and they kind of get that's the wrong team to the wrong people. I did that. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
And so
Yeah.
they get you guys all ready to go, and they they say, we gotta go get the banana pole, and let's start heading now. Okay. Oh, either. Winton says. Anyway, you guys can all move yourselves to the Mage Bane Bastille.
Oh, I've been moved unwillingly.
Actually,
Remember, Anthony, you have the Constance ID and a potion of disguised self, which lasts a minute.
I remember.
wait, where are these guys going? Can we do a little?
I'll do that. You do the send them off.
Yeah. Everyone in?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
All right, everyone. Up ahead. See it through those trees. That's the target. And as you guys look around, you guys kind of traveled a little bit. It was like about an hour or two. And you're stopping in these sets of woods. If you guys peer through the trees, you do see in the distance, not too far, within catapult range, you see the Magebane Bastille. You see the ground around it has been sucked dry from mana, with the huge accumulation of void marble. Many of the growth and grass has just turned to dirt and dust. From here, they can't quite see you. You can't quite see anyone, except you do see lights dancing across the walls, the high walls of the Bastille, as well as kind of magic spotlights kind of dancing around.
Spooky.
Very cool. For my banana pole team, your job, retrieve the Bananville. You see up there's a window. That just so happens to be a window entering the Church of Orion. You see these gods or whatnot. They're all goody two-shoes and they all worship the, white pantheon gods or whatever. So that's where they keep them. Up there, all the little shrines, little altars. Guess what? The Church of Orion snatched Bananville for themselves. So it's not in a vault. It's in the church. And I'm gonna launch you guys right into that stained glass window. Now, for my other team. We just so have happened. Done a little reconnaissance on the gods. You see, the Bananville team over there, they're gonna try and purposefully get captured. Meanwhile, you all are gonna be infiltrating disguised as guards. You'll do all the business, and you will be the guards who file the paperwork, confiscate the items, and of course lead them to their prison cells. Except you're not gonna put them in their prison cells because you are, in fact, allies.
Oh, that's good, boss.
Yeah. They pay us the big bucks for all the big thinking. Remember, family, we only got one shot at this. You all are going to be impersonating, there is one god who I would like to do first.
Winton pushes up his glasses. I have identified the target.
What's his name, Winton?
Oh, I don't know that yet.
What? You said you identified him.
Right, so I didn't meet him.
You didn't have to meet him, you just were supposed to do some paperwork or something.
Right, I looked at him. He pushes up his glasses again. And so what I did there, I am a barman, not an infiltrator.
Well, could you perhaps provide us with a description of this god at least?
He is a drunkard, and he's known for telling long stories. He will be the one. He will be the one that is processing these people. He's always been doing it. So, we want him to have his job. And his drinking mate who is also a guard, would be a great person to be able to learn to talk to. You're gonna have to really be him. Alright? You have to do everything he would do. Now, which one of you is going to actually pretend to do the guard? To be the guard?
I do believe I have some experience that might be well suited to this kind of infiltration.
Alright. And, who do you think could be the... who could pretend to be a hyena friend?
I look around at my fellow compatriots and I ask, well, which one of you wants to step up?
Did you say hyena?
Yeah, some kind of gnoll creature.
How exactly are we supposed to impersonate someone like that?
I don't know, he just wasn't a monkey, so I didn't care.
Figured you could maybe put on some face paint.
I don't know how to tell you this, but that does not sound like it's going to be effective.
And then last, one of you is going to need to be a laundry basket.
You see, the gods do their own laundry. And, well, if one of you can't quite cut it as a disguise, it might be helpful just to hide inside the laundry basket, put a layer ahead of you.
He pushes up his glasses. According to my calculations, if you can't pretend to be the hyena, both of you might fit inside the basket. It might be cramped.
I could be in the basket. I have a potion of disguise self for someone. Maybe you, John.
Plantain Paint looks at Jot. So you're gonna be the gnoll.
It only lasts a minute, John.
I don't know much about that kind, but I know they laugh a lot.
If I might say something, if our infiltrator and spy is good enough to pretend to be the gnoll, or be good friends with the gnoll and pretend to be the target, then I can't imagine why they wouldn't both be able to go into the laundry basket. It just will make the whole thing harder if someone doesn't pretend to be the hyena.
And it might also prove to be rather difficult to push a laundry basket with two fully armored individuals within it. Not to doubt your strength here, but I don't think Damascus has quite the muscle mass for that.
I take no offense at this suggestion.
That is actually incredibly intelligent to say, considering I'm pretty sure the turtle over there weighs a couple 100 pounds.
Yes, and I am not exactly light myself, so it might behoove us to, if he believes he can be the target without the disguise potion, then one of us would be better suited to use it.
The target, you're gonna need to take over at night. Well, there would be no question that you are still you. You're going to have to sleep the night in his home, and you're gonna have to pretend to be him in every way. So before you
watch
capture
their soldiers in their homes.
I look
know
at
what
the
kind
others
of
and say,
surveillance the prison has. We
does
just
he
know
have
that
a wife
Everest
we
is
can fuck?
a big history. Yeah, he does absolutely have a wife. No, I don't know about the intimacy. I don't even know his name.
That sounds like a potential failure point, but we'll take
What you
it as
guys are
we
gonna
go,
need
I
to do
suppose.
is during the day, you need to kidnap him. And you need to interrogate him throughout until it's nighttime, where he will be expected to be seen.
Maybe one of you could pretend to be his wife. Make a little fake family.
Somehow, I think it would be easier for me to pretend to be a gnoll.
So, what you're going to do is you're going to kidnap him during the day, interrogate him, and learn everything that you need to know about the target. Then, you will go on pretending to be him in his life. You will go out to the bar and you will drink with his friends. You will go home to his wife, and then you will do the morning activities that he does. Whatever I lost track. I slept in. You will do the morning activities, and then you will go to the jail, and then you will check in your other friends. when they get
Why
prodded.
did we have to be all the way out here outside of the city then, if we were going to be doing that?
Because that's where he lives.
He lives in a small town outside the Bastille.
Ah,
That's where most of the guards live if they can afford it.
It's
Otherwise,
also
they'd
where
be
they go to
harassed.
go drinking, gamble, things that aren't necessarily allowed inside the Bastille.
Also, there's no
See.
children allowed inside the Bastille. He pushes up his glasses.
You did do your research.
Well, I'm good. He begins to walk away and go, that will be my part. Good luck out there.
kidnapping, and then identity theft. Those are...
Mandy, once you've given them their gifts, we're gonna need you again.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much wrapped up with that. Just hands out the potions. We'll actually like pause for a moment and be like, you know, I don't. No, actually, I'm gonna keep this. I might give it to Kyle. And I am actually, I think, gonna give Kyle the wand, the strange wand I got from the fucker. What's his name? The one that summoned birds.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Kyle the wand of summoning many birds.
All right, Kyle, if you're here, you gained the wand of 1,000 birds, I believe it's called.
That sounds right.
Let me find it. Let me
I
grab
am
it.
here. Can I talk?
10,000 birds.
Yes, you can talk.
Oh, okay. It's not my session, so I don't know.
Spectators, don't talk.
Birds.
Yeah, the wand of 1,000 birds is an action you can say any type of bird followed by a number of the corresponding type and number of birds are projected from the tip of the wand in a cone.
That's freaking amazing.
What's that? There it is.
Yeah, I'll give it to Kyle since one of his fellow filth brothers gave it to me. I'm like, you know, he can have it.
Thank you, Elias. This is awesome.
You're welcome. All right.
The
Alright.
plantain painter will walk up to John and Akan in Damascus, and he'll put an arm on a hand on your shoulder, Damascus, and he'll say, "Are you sure you're up to this? Identity theft isn't a joke."
This isn't my first rodeo.
All right. I didn't know that you were such hardened criminals. You'll fit right in with this family.
I am hard right now, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
Oh my
Looks
god.
you in the eyes. So am I. Takes his hand off your shoulder. Anyways, I suggest that you all get to it.
Yep. All
Alright.
right. Well,
The town is that way. That way.
Oh, my muscles lagging. Where did you point him?
He points west.
Every time someone does the pointer thing, it lags. Muscles. Okay, there we go.
Anyways, you guys all go.
yep.
I'll bring you over. All right, you guys walk through the forest a bit before you eventually make it to a road. Gonna hop on the road and you can continue down until you find the small town. It's a small little village, pretty quaint, but it's really the only one nearby. Has to be the right one.
All right. Can we see it? Is it
Oh,
real?
Boom.
Damn! Look at the pixels.
Dude, let me start counting. Let me start counting.
Stop.
Like crunchy.
Stop counting the
village.
pixels.
sorry. Anyway, well, what time of day is it? We did that like the whole caravan jumping thing at like noonish, right?
Yeah,
but you did take a long rest after. It was
Oh, we
pretty
did
early.
take a long
Took
rest.
a long rest, and then you traveled the rest of the way to the prison. It's a new day. It's a morning.
All right. All right, Damascus, you are the acting authority on this, I suppose. So, how say we go about doing this? Did Winton end up giving us a description of the guy we're looking for, by the way?
No.
All right. Damascus is going to walk in. And I feel like this is like some kind of like insight check or something.
For what?
You guys can walk in and
To like
look
get a
around if you
read on who the target is.
Why don't you give me a perception check to see what you can see at the start?
Guidance.
Where's my token? Oh, did my token already get dragged over to the?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That's why I was like, why can't I find my token? Because it's okay. Cool. Perception, and then, okay, so I got a 16.
All right, a 16 will let you see. You are going to see two children playing in the fields. They one has a stick and is pretending to be a knight, and the other has a large bag and is pretending to be like a robber or something. And they're running away. They're chasing each other. You see people,
get you.
You see people playing. You said it's a 14.
16.
16.
16, because of the guidance.
A 16 will allow you to see that there is someone on the village looking over watching the children play. He seems to be a hardened guard.
As you guys notice him, you'll see the frog child rip the bear, and then he'll start beating him with his stick.
Oh, Jesus.
What you get for being a mage?
The child actually appears to be giggling, agreeing almost that mages deserve to be struck down.
Good lord. Spare me, that I might not strike these children down where they stand. No, I wouldn't say that.
That is an evil thought.
Strike the children down. Strike them down. Said that?
Why is Child 2 just a teddy bear?
A what bear?
Yeah.
The other one is a disguisable.
His name is Hyena Coworker.
I believe that is.
Well, you guys know that he's the coworker.
Yeah,
That information
okay.
was given to you by Winton, but his name was not.
Okay, so I look at the others and I say, well, I do believe we have a simple instance of smash and grab here. So, which one of you wants to do the smashing part, and we'll all collectively do the grabbing part?
I'm sorry, that seems like it's going to be rather conspicuous.
I gesture around and say, there's hardly anyone watching. We just, knock fella upside the head and drag him off. Wait, well, let's. Do you want to chat him up first? Get to know him better.
Light in front of children.
You see that the children have swapped places. The frog child has given him the stick, and the teddy bear is running after the gripply.
Yes, the classic game of guards and mages.
It's
Yeah.
Stage the Mage.
Get back! I'll catch your spell!
I suggest we pass by the children.
A new man has joined the Overwatch here.
You see the frog child is like, he quickly steps backwards and he bumps into you, Jod.
Hmm. Oh. Excuse me there.
You see them both run away.
They can tell you're a mage. They can smell it on
No,
you.
you're a dragonborn.
They begin screaming.
I look
go?
at Jod and I say, if you're a mage, some sort of disguise spell that might be able to help you with your visage.
I will glare at you before saying, I'm not ashamed of who I am. I should not have to hide it.
You roll me a perception check.
Who?
All three of you. All three of you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was my question. Sorry, who?
All three.
Oh my god, dude.
Nice. Hakan.
Guidance!
Okay, Damascus,
guide
you hear
everyone?
nothing. Jod,
Yeah,
you hear nothing. Hakan,
Guidance!
you hear
21.
everything.
21.
Okay, so instead of you just hearing them scream for the guards, Hakan, you're actually gonna hear the words that they say with your 21. Daddy, Daddy, there's mages coming on, and they've got weird friends. Daddy, you've got to kill them. That mage is going to end our village.
It's a mage anywhere. Where is he?
Daddy, he's that way. Daddy, he's that way.
Alright. Guess I'll check it out.
John, you have had.
I tried to
Our
kill him. I
targets
did.
are...
I bumped him up, and he was too strong.
Yeah, you're
They're
a good
spouting
lad.
lies about
Well,
us. And are walking this way right now.
Daddy, the village is
what
in
kind of
danger.
lies?
We are mages. And we
Uh,
are here
I
to
love
ruin the
it.
village.
I've literally never cast a spell though.
You better stay inside a bug blue, alright? Until I get back. I'll hop
This
over the
might
fence.
be ideal. They're coming to us.
Okay, is he going to approach us solo?
Probably,
Just
but
starts
his
walking
friend
toward
is
you.
looking on.
Boom.
Okay, cool.
You see, he
I'm,
walks,
yeah, no, I'm going
with
to
a
walk up.
straight up in a step, and he has his hand is on his sword. But it's
Okay,
not
cool.
like
I'm
drawn or
just
anything.
going to say, hello, sir. How are you doing? Is this something we can help you with?
He's
and
doing my
I-
inspection.
And then I straight up, I just like walk up to him, give him that charming smile, and then my eyes turn into hypnotic swirls.
Oh, great. Off to a great start here.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that felt?
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, it says DC 15.
Alright.
So yeah, so he is charmed. So he treats me now as friendly. That is the main effect of the charm condition. And he and then I have advantage on persuasion checks. That is the second effect of the charm condition.
Perfect.
And then because he is also dominated, he more or less like I kind of get to skip the persuasion check, I guess. It's kind of the part really the effect of the domination. I
Sure.
say, hello, sir. Can you please explain to us exactly is going on here in your little sleepy village, and and can you tell us about your job at the local prison?
Oh, sure thing, Fred. Yeah, I was just heading down here, making sure there's no mages or anything. But you know, you all seem like fine fellows. I have plenty of Dragonborn friends. Not to worry here. What I will say is, as you know, I work at the prison. I work at the Bastille. I am the chief inspection officer. I, check the paperwork, make sure all prisoners are, sorted correctly. Oh, that over there is Brian. You want to meet Brian?
If you could introduce us to everyone and just like give us and then more privately, if you could provide us with some identifying details about the shifts you work and anything we might know, so that way we might be able to support you in your important efforts as a stalwart member of this here community.
Wow.
Damn.
Wait,
Look,
what?
yeah, so basically I want him to just give us like his full like work schedule, any passwords he knows, like basically anything that might be helpful as part of the infiltration effort.
How long does this charm last?
That is a great question. So I believe
How long does the spell? When's the spell end?
Yeah, spell dominate person. Up to a minute. Okay.
Up to a minute. All right. So last a minute.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna last long enough.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to ask him that many questions. So, knowing that you wouldn't have drawn on so long, so give me what you think your character would have said.
Okay, my priorities are establish ahead of time so that way when the charm wears off, that Jod is not a problem as that Jod is not a mage. He's just a dragonborn. And that we are do you think I could get away with him thinking that he actually knows us from back in college and that he's here to welcome us into his home?
That requires a deception check,
Right.
even if he treats you as friendly.
Yeah, okay, that's
But
fine.
you've also forgotten one thing.
He will
at the
know
end
he
of
was
your
charmed
minute-
at the end of it.
At the end of 1 minute, he will know he was charmed.
Yeah, that's
I think you've in fact put us in a much stickier situation here by doing
Yeah, we
that.
have to quickly take
And
this guy
we need
away.
to take him to a secondary location.
okay, I'll take you. Okay, yeah, okay. I think that okay. Then sorry, yeah, that is a much better point. Okay, actually, what I want to do, since this isn't a tactician conversation.
Yeah, you can change.
Okay. I think the goal is basically I want him to wave off that this is fine and that he'll follow us to a secondary location.
All right, go ahead and
Perhaps
say
it's-
it.
Yeah, but what are you saying to him?
Yeah.
It matters
Tell
on what.
him, Sir, there was a large scuffle out on the road nearby. Could you come?
Yeah.
There were many mages
yeah,
involved.
Scuffle?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll help you out.
You saw.
Mages.
Yeah. We was terribly afraid of the mages, sir. Can you help us against the mages?
Absolutely. Brian, I'm gonna need backup. He yells to his hyena friend.
Yep.
Oh, we got both of them.
We got
Yep.
both of them in one. The thing is that he's not casting Dominate Person. He's using a racial feature that lets him do it, which does say.
Yeah, which happens to it shows the text of dominate person spell, but yeah, and again, it's just literally my eyes are now like hypnotic swirls, as actually that was me activating the power. Now he's under the
Wait,
effect.
I'm confused.
think-
Did you do dominate person or predatory charm?
Predatory
Just
charm is
Hypnotoad now.
the name of the feature that lets me cast dominate person.
Oh, so am I? Okay, so it's
the
basically
feature
dominate
itself.
person, but they also also
Yeah.
at the end. Because normal dominate person, I don't think tells
yeah.
you that.
Let me look at the race world of, because I mean this is like one of those macros that I set up at the forever ago. Okay. Predatory. Yeah, so Dompier, yeah, so Royal. You can magical charm person. Oh, it's charm monster. Sorry. Spell charm monster. I forgot. I misremembered which one it was. Which is an hour duration.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
Hey,
I forgot.
creature,
Yeah.
That.
So
All right, you got an hour actually. You guys have
Yeah,
a lot
so-
longer.
Sorry, he's not. So it's not as compliant as Dominate, but still, like, we're being friendly. We're not like.
So we're going
Yeah.
back to before he called his friend over. You said we need your help.
And he
Yeah.
is just friendly to you.
And you need to roll to deceive him.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I can.
Yeah,
absolutely
because
do that.
honestly, still taking him to a secondary location is probably for the best.
Yeah. No, that's totally fine. Oh.
Guidance!
And I've got advantage on this from the charmed condition.
Yep.
Oh.
And you got guidance.
Deception.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, at
Uh,
28, he's going to believe you.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't
What?
even roll with deception yet. Let's see if we can do even better.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
quite, but
I mean,
Alright.
if there's mages, I am needed.
And he's gonna turn around to call for his friend.
Brian.
great, perfect.
Brian then Olden jumps back over.
Brian, these guys said that they're mages. Not they're not mages. They're all mages.
It's easy to confuse. We've been affected by so many
Like,
spells.
no, the Dragonborn's not a mage. There's
He
mages
just-
behind him.
The hyena just stares at you, John.
I am just unreadable, just stoic and like slightly pissed.
All right, well, let's get going before they run. Come on.
But
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll lead him off to a secondary location.
Where were they?
I look at Akon to see if he wants to continue this ruse.
I don't know. They casted blindness on me. Couldn't see them.
See them.
You saw them, right? Damascus.
Yes, I did. They were. there was a pyromancer, someone who had wielded the terrible power.
Catacomb recorder? No way!
It's a catacomb recorder.
In real life?
We're big fans.
Yes,
I love
I am on my day off.
Two-thirds of the infiltration party is just terribly conspicuous.
No way! The hyena goes and like looks at your.
Can I touch him?
Can it talk?
It can, yes.
Can I poke him?
Hi there.
Oh God, that's
Hello.
Oh no way! Oh my god, this is the best day ever.
we have more pressing matters. Approaching guards.
Right, the mages. Where were they? Lead the way, catacomb recorder.
Your name is Abe? Have you killed mages?
Oh, yes, long ago I killed a mage's name.
Try to see if I can find like a bundle of like trees or something.
The two
out.
people are entranced with Ape's speech while they just walk. They are all over you, Akon.
Yeah, we're gonna try to find like a bundle of trees out, like a bit out.
You can sense like the bloodlust they have towards whatever mage is gonna be there. Like they're definitely gonna go try to kill something soon, and they're ready. But like they're only paying attention to the skull while you walk.
Yep.
Fuck. Alright, well, we take
Where
them
do
to
you
the
guys lead? Just
secondary
into the
location.
woods?
Yeah, just into the woods. We're going to like an outcropping of trees or something.
I
like
got
to the
this.
woods to
sharing.
grandmother's house.
You got it, because I also got it.
Oh, do you have like a token? I was just gonna paint green.
Into the woods to gather information.
Okay, do you want mine or?
Mine's so much better.
What's going on, guys? I'm scared.
There we go. It's a different spot.
Oh, the technology!
Alright. Alright, you guys will lead them into the woods a ways.
Akon, there's not really anywhere to walk, so you just come to a stop and they look around.
It's mages here, right?
What's going on?
Abe,
I said maybe we should split up and look for clues. And I'm going to use psychic whispers to telepathically connect Jaw to Akon and I.
Alright. That's probably smart.
Yep.
Split up. Sorry for listen, I'd love to, but that's not how the Bastille works. Buddy system.
Oh, you fellas are so smart. Could you tell? What are some other important things we should know about your Bastille system? You are the experienced mage hunters here, are you not?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Basically, when identifying a mage, because, you know, everyone who enters the Bastille, they are a mage typically. We do have some non-casters, but the mages, to identify them, you need to see, you know, we have some kind of guidelines for physical descriptions. They often look like his eyes glance past Jod. Basically, they often carry staves or staves, and wands. Those telltale signs of casting. What else? He seems really distraught that he can't describe Jod.
Oftentimes they have tattoos or
tattoos? Yeah.
Scales.
Scales. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's draconic sorcerers, right?
Draconic sorcerers have
even
scales,
if they're
yes,
a human,
they can
they'll
be
have
animals.
scales on
And
the human face.
Humans have scales sometimes.
Right, and so scales are usually
Scales are
how
a
do
big
we
one.
want to go about this?
I'm thinking in my mind.
It's like he said the quiet part out loud, and they're like backtracking during this time while you guys have your inner thoughts.
So the telepathic conversation. Basically my suggestion was, if we split them, and then the hyena is not charmed, and so definitely needs to go down first. The other guy is charmed for an hour and might be able to spill more information about the Bastille.
Alright. Responding in thought as well as like.
Yep.
And to be honest, he's also the one that you need to impersonate, so you might want to see if you can't get as much out of him as possible.
I'm going to outwardly suggest Well, I mean, there's 5 of us. Why don't I go with you? I say, gesturing to human male question mark. And I say, and then the other 3 of you, I say, gesturing to Akan, Jod, and Hyena co-worker. Why don't we split up and cover more ground that way?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can listen to Ape and his many
Yeah,
stories.
you're already doing well. It's a buddy system. That's great.
Okay, great. So basically, here's my plan. I want Akan and Jod to ambush the hyena coworker at a convenient spot, and then I want to get human male question mark to spill the beans.
All right.
As we
All right.
look in the woods for the mages.
Well,
All right. You guys go into the woods. A little bit more, just kind of into your corners. We'll just put you down.
yeah.
The hyena looks over to you, Akan, and he whispers as you before Jod gets closer. He says, "What do you say we make a quick warm up out of the out of the dragon?"
I think it is time to ambush this man.
I wholeheartedly agree.
How do we want to do this? Oh, that sounds like an amazing plan. How do you want to do this? So, I'm whispering though. But I'm not listening.
The second he you just hear nonsense.
Jod,
We both have ways to restrain him. I believe yours is stronger, though. I'll leave it to
As
you.
you guys walk off a little further, and then he spins around on his feet, and he tries to pick Jod up and then throw him on the ground.
I'll try
Jod,
to
give me an
grab
athletics
him.
check. Give me athletics checks out of both you then.
Okay.
Okay. I do not have good athletics.
26.
Do I have anything?
Oh damn!
I tackle him to the ground and I put all my weight
Holy shit.
as a
God.
turtle onto him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so when he definitely would have overpowered you, Jod, he gets like a hand on you, and you feel your feet lift off the ground for a half second before a cod just bodies him. He just flips him upside down, RKO. He's in the fucking ground.
I'm like,
Jesus, how strong is this guy? Like, he's
I'm sorry,
picking
the
me
man
up.
rolled a 26.
No, not a
You
cod,
mean-
the fucking hyena. He's picking me up.
Yeah, it's a 17. Yeah, he's strong.
Damn.
He just barely beat your athletics. But he's also very strong. As he had a +8. He actually gets knocked out from this.
Oh, damn. All right.
As most RKOs would.
Did you hear something? Maybe it was the mages. You want to go check?
Well, we're trying to divide and conquer. I mean, look.
Divide
If
Conquer.
you-
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
They'll handle
and
it.
also, I feel like, would a mage sound like, burning or something like that? Not like,
Would it
that might
sound
just
like
be a buck in the
burning?
woods.
They
Yeah,
do breathe
yeah.
fire sometimes.
Burning or
oh my god.
I'm not as familiar with mages as you seem to be. Could you tell me more about, how often do you work? What kind of shifts do you work? I assume the prison must be a terribly busy job.
It is incredibly busy. I only got today off because it's my son's birthday. I'm the senior correctional intake officer who works for the Bastille. I work pretty much every day. Sometimes they let me take Sundays off. You know.
I said, that must be terribly exhausting. How well would you, do you at least, have friends there? Do you know, I mean, obviously there was your co-worker there, but, do you terribly know anyone else? Do you at least have friends?
I mean, I have my friends that I work with, but mainly Bugley, mainly Brian. He's mainly the only person I have to talk to. But as the senior correctional intake officer, I don't have any, directly above supervisors except for Warden Farrow's spine.
Ask who Grind is.
We
Sorry,
know
what?
who Grind is. It's the hyena.
It's a hyena?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
He's
Yeah,
called
okay.
him that before.
And I am able to relay information back to the guys.
Yeah, with your Yep.
Telepathic. Yeah, I mean, literally, this is like the exact situation my build is for. Um, yeah, and so I'm going to continue to interrogate him, and basically, I just want to get as much information from him as possible about his work at the prison. So, do you come back every day for at the end of the day for supper, or
Abs-
do you have sleeping quarters at the prison?
I do have assigned sleeping quarters, but because I have a wife and kids, they allow me to sleep here most every night, unless there's some kind of higher level security details. Often our Bastille alarms will sound, and then that means I can't go home for the day, which is terribly tragic.
Oh, that must be
Especially
is
because
that
I got the 3 young'uns at home.
Yeah, is that something that happens often?
It doesn't happen too often. I mean, no one's tried to break into the Bastille or out of the Bastille in it feels like years.
That's good. I'm sure there must be some security in knowing that no
Oh,
one would
incredibly
dare
secure place. Warden Fairspine keeps a tight iron grip on that place.
Yeah. Is the warden a good boss?
Oh, he's a great boss, except when you displease him.
Oh, I think I know the top. Um, cool. Think that's like all the questions I've got off the top of my head. Feel free to flip back to the other guys while I
I
Also tell him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, my schedule, because you did ask about my schedule. I do, it's the birthday party tonight. What else do I have tonight? I got a drink with the boys. Brian and I have been planning this getaway for a while, because kids are going to sleep.
Teddy, you and Brett Chase are just bastards at this point.
And then I go to sleep in my house with my wife. And then I gotta take my kids to school in the morning. They often walk to work with Brian afterwards. And then my job, I gotta communicate with like 20 people. I run the union. I do arts and crafts with the prisoners. Only the first level prisoners. I can't go below there. And I do have dance instructions from a Beauregard, which I have a 30-minute break tomorrow to do, which I have told like all my friends because I'm so excited, so they all know I'm gonna be there.
You're just being wicked at this point. I'm
And
just
that's
like
everything he
taking
tells you,
fucking
pretty
notes
much.
on all this shit, and it's just like, oh my god, this guy's schedule.
This guy,
Meanwhile-
you cannot believe this guy works a full-time job in addition to all the other things he's doing outside.
And like Damascus is noting all of this down while also like developing a profile on this bastard so he can impersonate him. Like, ugh.
Damascus is just like, oh god, I've got dance lessons tomorrow.
Man, it's a good thing you're taking care of this. John wouldn't have the stomach. He'd be like, oh no, he's got 3 kids. He's got things he's looking forward to. I can't take him away from that.
Yep. Cool. And then when we get to the point, can I just do like the tragic vampire assassination where I just
Absolutely.
ambush
Oh
him
my
and
god, you're
from-
gonna kill him!
You can absolutely do
I'm
You
that.
not just going to
monster.
kill. I'm not just going to kill him. I'm going to drain his blood.
Oh no, he's so evil.
All right.
Yes, do it. Kill him.
Yeah. So basically, if there's any other like kind of information that you guys have developed that might be useful for me, can we just like assume that I pull that out of him, and then we can move on from murdering these 2 buddies that are given so much depth of characterization.
We're
All
not
right.
killing hyena.
So you kind of like do the look over there. I see a mage. He turns around and you just bite his neck.
He not only does he turn around, he draws his sword and he begins to go, ah!
Get back, you
So-
scaly bastards!
As you see him yell, a vein just kind of pops on his neck.
And you bite right into it.
Yeah.
It's
And
it's
he
clear.
falls unconscious real quick.
You drain every ounce of blood inside this man.
Are you trying to kill him?
Oh yeah, no. Damascus is just like
Definitely
there's
kill.
not.
Definitely kill.
There's not like Damascus hasn't drank in a while. And also So like Damascus was starting to get pretty hungry.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's like, all right, we're all in on this. There is no way around this. So yeah.
Are we the bad guys?
I believe so.
Clear. I thought that was clear several sessions ago.
That's
All right.
why I made Mandy, because John isn't a baddie.
Damascus, are you gonna like let them know?
Yeah. I'm not trying to keep it safer for my teammates.
Okay. So Akon, you render the hyena unconscious, and you just kind of hear in your mental link, okay, I killed him.
I'm sorry, you did what?
So, I extracted the information that was necessary from our most verbose villager, and then took care of business.
That was entirely unnecessary.
A warning would have been nice.
Now what are we to do with this?
God, do you know resurrection?
I don't know resurrection. I do know.
Can you resurrect someone who's been drained by a Dompier?
You can try. It's been enough time. It hasn't been the 6-second requirement yet. You tell him immediately. I'm thinking like, John could potentially run over there if his character would. I'm just giving him the option.
I mean, I might have if I had the spell.
Yeah,
but
that's why I was asking if. Yeah, there's nothing you can do then.
Yeah, I've got Revivify, but that definitely doesn't work.
Oh, Revivify. Yeah. No. That link that spell for me.
I think it would, but no diamonds.
I have a diamond, but am I gonna use it?
You could spend Revivify on Bugger.
Oh, I'm just giving him options, is what I was saying. Like,
no. Yeah. So.
Revivify is touch, but John doesn't know any of the details about this guy. Like, he would think it was unnecessary, but he hates the like anti-mage and like the racism, so like he's not too sympathetic for the guy without the details of his family and all that shit, right? So like,
right.
Under these circumstances, he wouldn't.
When Damascus relays any information, it's very filtered to like very mechanistic of like, all right, so these guys were planning to go drinking tonight. We just need to make sure the wife doesn't alert the constabulary or the prison as to anyone being as to any kind of suspicious behavior. Otherwise, this guy has a number. Like, it's just like this very mechanistic depiction of things rather than kind of the flavorful, joie de vivre that I was getting from Chase.
Nice. Okay, so if you relay it like that, I'll give a deep sigh, just like, there's been so much killing the last few days, and I'll just be like, that was entirely unnecessary, but, well, if you saw fit to do it, remember, you are going to be the one filling his shoes, so don't screw up. We have no need to get any more people involved in this unnecessary.
I'm very aware that I have to fill in his shoes, and that's why I felt it was necessary to take this pawn off the chessboard.
And I'm the one ostracized in this civilization. I'm saying that to myself under my breath, like I'm not saying it to the...
Super fair.
Perception check.
Akon, you can hear it.
Akon, you can hear it. Like, I'm not trying to like hide it. I'm also not
Damascus
saying it.
Can't hear it though.
Like through the telepathy.
And what shall we do about this individual?
Well, we have two options now. We can either pretend to be him for the remainder of the day and follow through with the schedule as Damascus has found it, or we could perhaps tie him up and lock him away somewhere and just... People will notice that he's missing, but they might just think he's been put on duty for a little while.
But we only know of the schedule of that man over there. Not
yes,
our
precisely.
Jod, you know that you're gonna have to someone's gonna have to pretend to be this guy to get into the prison tomorrow.
Oh, I was gonna reheat my leftovers from yesterday.
I'm not certain that we can impersonate him. I've no ability to disguise myself.
I only have this potion
Hmm.
No, it's
for a
Bryson.
minute.
Yeah.
A minute, you say? Well, that might be enough then. Then perhaps, as the pain has so kindly suggested, you use the potion to pretend to be the friend here. Damascus takes on the shoes of our friend. I'll have a realization. Damascus, did you learn his name, by the way?
I figured that's one of those things I would have. I would have
History
asked as
check it
part
if
of-
you don't remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna get history check.
Okay.
Guidance.
I like that.
From over here, dude?
I
10 is enough for a name.
14, huh?
Chase is if guidance
It's
does
enough
guidance
for an
apply? Guidance
Yeah.
14 is enough, but
We'll-
is
we'll-
10.
Mm,
I'll give him a letter.
start with a B.
You can remember his name. His friend's name is Brian because people didn't say the other name very often, but his friend mentioned the hyena's name multiple
Yeah,
times.
he mentioned Brian quite a bit.
Yeah.
People don't talk in third person very often, so if
No,
you
they
didn't,
don't.
it only came up I think one time so far, Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Brian and Brian?
It's possible.
Anyways,
Nice. Okay.
John and Akon, you guys know that just from what you heard about they do everything together, so it's all buddy system.
Mhm.
You know that it would be very weird if Ryan doesn't come back with the human male question mark.
nice.
How are we going to justify this then? Perhaps, perhaps we shall have you Damascus, are you able to disguise yourself?
I do not have any capabilities of disguise. I do have any capabilities of not being seen, but I understand that those are not the same in this situation.
Mask
Then
is
how
like
are
putting
you
his
planning?
face on his own.
How are you planning on impersonating the man you have just slain?
I assume that that one of our mages might have some kind of capabilities.
We are clerics. We wield magics of healing and I do not have this capability. A con?
I do not do disguises.
We
must
really thought this whole plan through.
we must go back to Mandy and ask of many, many potions.
Do we have the time for that?
We said that they were gonna go hunt some mages. I'm sure if they showed up later in the day, a little bit beaten up, a little bit otherwise, like they had a long day and they were gonna cancel all the other plans and didn't want to talk to anyone about the horrors they had seen. I'm sure people would be understanding.
How
Wait,
about
wait.
I give Damascus my disguise, my potion, and he will play as that human, and we leave this man right here, and Damascus can try to play it off like, oh, they left and other sort of thing, and they go about their lives for the day, while we go back and grab more potions.
So the disguising for you is not very hard. He's just a human male, so like you simply wearing his armor is a close resemblance already.
okay.
However, there's like the face and the hair that you're gonna have to try to figure out somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the face and the hair, and
It's
then
all the
also
same-
anytime
yeah.
he's not wearing his armor, right?
What's up?
Anytime he wouldn't be wearing his armor.
Oh, he's currently wearing his armor. He probably wears it all the time.
and
Well, yeah, but if he's supposed to, stay at the home with the wife and kids.
You get a feeling this man wears his armor everywhere.
Get the feeling that the armor does not come off.
You get a feeling that the armor doesn't seem to have been washed.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was about to say, can I make a perception check to just sniff the armor?
He's been wearing that for 1 week. He wears it until laundry day, which is tomorrow.
Disgusting!
So, I really, fellas, do you think it's normal for a prison guard to reek this much?
Well, if we've learned anything about these individuals, is that they seem to be run ragged with their work. That he may never take it off because he may always need to be ready to respond.
Threats like yourself.
Yeah, so weren't ready enough by my reckoning. Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah,
Joe,
no,
becoming the human isn't that hard. But Akon and Jod, do you guys have like paint or something? How are you gonna match that?
I think
Shave him and use some glue.
I believe that this plan has gone awry. If you think, and this might be the part where this plan entirely falls apart, but if you think that you can adequately play the role of the man you have just killed, and be ready for that within the time it takes for this man to wake up, perhaps Akon and I leave the scene. You come and wake him up and just walk back into town saying, "Huh, that was weird," you know?
Play it off as like an ambush, and they're all gone already. We can't do anything
Those-
about it.
Those cowardly mages, you know?
Yes. Try to go back to a normal day.
Do you think you can do that?
Damascus. Times of the essence.
They wake up at any moment.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like eating lunch. I think Damascus is going to make his way over to where they are, and then I want to pretend. Yeah, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pretend to be his guard friend, and like, you know, basically impersonate him like we ran into a mage and I had to fend off the mages. It was terrible. I want to cancel all plans and I need to go into work to go about my duties again. I think that's my plan.
Alright. None of us know that, but...
No,
Did you say
no,
that?
but I think I want to... Yeah, I'm going to... I relay that telepathically. Like, hey, as I'm walking over, it's like, basically, the simplest plan is we need to avoid having normal social interactions, so that way we can just be doing our job without all of the other, like, expectations that might accidentally reveal our stolen identities.
Well, that is wise. It may actually lead to more troubles down the line if it is noticed that it is out of, you know, out of whack, out of line, or, again, what we need here is for all of us to get into the Bastille. If you enter there now by yourself, that will not enable Akon and me to enter. And if we do enter now, we may be too soon. The timing would be off.
Yeah.
You guys really put us here into a nice pickle, huh?
Yeah.
Turned it into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
God.
What?
New plan. I'm going to lie and say that I'm going to present as myself and say that the mages ambushed me and his partner.
Wait, so you are going to present yourself and our unconscious friend here and say that the man who you're going to pretend to be was ambushed?
Yeah, because I think
it's
Just play off as the man that you just murdered, and
Yeah, you have made this significantly harder for us because you
bad
murdered.
idea. Okay, so I'm going to pretend to
right.
be.
So how are you going to process the prisoners if he's dead?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to pretend to be Brian. So if I need to pretend to be Brian, I guess I need to change it to his armor. Yeah.
go and change and come back.
Yep.
Once you are back, we
Yep.
will leave. You will play
Yeah.
as this man and live the
Okay.
rest of the day.
Cool. Okay. So I need to strip Brian's armor. Can I look at his armor? Is there like a name tag or something to confirm that's
You
Brian?
wanna loot him?
Does he have ID on him?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I need it anyways, right? So.
Yeah.
If not, just
Yeah,
once you're at his home, go search his personal belongings. You'll probably find like a journal or something, maybe, and probably catch his name.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anyway. Right. Yeah. Anyways, I open. So I'm gonna loot him. So what do I got?
I opened the
look,
body.
you look around his body. Do you? What specifically do you look at? He's wearing armor and he has a couple like bags and
I
shit.
mean,
but-
one are there name tags on the armor pieces?
All right, you look into the armor piece and there is absolutely a name tag. You kind of come to the conclusion that he needs the name on his tag so that he can get his correct set on laundry day.
Yep.
The name tag says Bugly.
Bugly. We
Cool.
have heard that exactly once.
Yep. Okay. So I say Bugly. What a silly name for a fella. Okay, great. So I'm going to.
Kills the man and then calls his name silly. To total disrespect from Damascus here.
Yeah. So yeah, I loot Bugsy's armor. Does he have any other important information on him? Does he have a wallet on him? Does he have, is there anything notable about his sword?
They died.
When you look at like his sword, his armor, and just trying to get a vibe of like his equipment, he doesn't have anything innately magical. In fact, he has nothing magical.
You can see that he's not necessarily a full fighter. Like, if time came to it, he would join the ranks of the people to fight. However, he's an administrative staff, and he's actually fairly high up on the administrative staff. So you have the feeling that people would, it would be more so that people who do the heavy lifting go to him to ask for what commands. It seems like he's served at the prison for quite some time.
Okay.
So it's more so that he's an administrator than he is a full warden.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really have weapons or anything. He has his sword.
Yeah.
His friend Grian, on the other hand, looked to be more so like one of the standard guards, assigned to kind of protect him.
Cool. Great. Yeah. So I've got fucking Bugsley here. And I realize that because he's an administrator, it's less of a problem that Damascus has neither armor proficiency, the strength to wear it, nor martial weapon proficiency.
Just put it on.
All irrelevant, dude. They're showpieces, they're fancy.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on anything other than attacks when you're wearing plate armor?
Yes.
My speed also goes down by 10 because I don't have the necessary strength.
And you also can't cast spells, which isn't a problem for him.
Yeah.
but-
Okay. No, you're chilling. I was just wondering if you're gonna.
No. It's a fair question. Look, these are some weird fucking rules that nobody ever checks because why would you?
I know those rules because in Baldur's Gate I kept getting fucked over by equipping medium armor on my mage.
Oh god,
Like-
the stupid gauntlets.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are those gauntlets medium armor?
Guys, focus up.
Okay, so Damascus, you're up all to him except for your face, your hair.
Yeah.
You're wearing his armor. You're doing everything. What's your plan there?
Um,
Like surely his wife would recognize him.
yeah, exactly. Um, does my brooch of avatars maybe help me at all here?
No. You have a
Okay,
feeling in
that was
no
the first
way,
thing.
shape, or form that would ever
Okay.
help.
If anything,
Um,
that would probably make it worse because it projects your inner self and it just like.
Yeah. Cool. Can I Oh, and we're just gonna ignore the fact that Damascus is actually 5'8" and 150 pounds.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
You don't really fill the armor, but he was a similar build to you. He was just slightly
Okay,
taller.
Good enough. Good enough.
He seems to be much heavier than you, but like the armor seems to be roughly the right
my
proportion.
equipment stuff has a disguise kit. Can I, like, with all the blush and hair dye, put something together?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this gonna be a performance check?
Yeah. I feel like this is performance.
Could I guide him?
Yeah, you could walk over him.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
okay.
definitely, like, I've got a makeup team helping me here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell Akon. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on this one. You go. Help
Okay,
him out.
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Guide. 20.
Okay.
Not bad.
A 20 is going to be enough to fill the position of him. Certainly, it's not like you have to wear his face. This is gonna do well enough. If you had rolled lower, there was no other way to do it than wear his face.
With what, a face ripper from Divinity? Like, how's he gonna do
Yes.
that?
Yes.
We give the kit, the disguise kit to John. Let John play makeup.
John, you're gonna have a chance to do makeup if you want before Brian wakes up.
I am not gonna be Brian.
Akon, would you like to try to be Brian?
I specifically said I was not going to be.
I'm just giving you guys the chance. All right. So Damascus now looks like Bugsley. It's Bugley, isn't it, Chase, or is it Bugsley?
No
Bugsley.
Yeah, it's Bugley.
Okay.
Bugly.
Um,
Okay.
Ugly.
I heard someone say it with the
I
S. I
actually
was
think
like,
that name is worse. I actually think that name might be worse.
Damascus, remember to drop your accent. You are
Oh,
Bugly.
yes. I am Bugly.
I'm
I
Bugly.
am just your friendly
How do you say it?
neighborhood-
DMs, can we get a voice of Bugly real quick? Little voice line.
Can
History
voice be
check.
part of the Dirty 20?
History check.
Let me roll. Can I guide
Alright,
myself?
If you want the...
Yeah, sure.
And just help me, I guess, if you can, if that's possible.
Yeah. Damascus and Akon are just both going back and forth as to, like, no, really, what was this voice quite like?
21.
all right, Chase, that's good enough. You can do the voice for him again.
Alright, I'm Bugly, and I'm keeping a
Oh,
watch
right,
out for any Dragonborn.
I'm Bugly. I'm looking for perfectly respectable members.
That is Damascus. You are not Bugly.
All right. Anyways, I am not a professional voice actor. I think Damascus is definitely a better voice actor than I am.
We'll leave that to performance rolls for sure.
You're just gonna have to try your best.
Yep.
All right, Akon, Jod, you guys begin to see Brian shift awake. What are you gonna do to remove yourself?
As he is shifting awake, honestly, I think it's just a start running away. You know, the moment that he's like indicating he's gonna wake up, we've probably got like a minute. Let's
I
get some
cast-
distance back on.
I cast blindness on him.
No, dude, he's still asleep. If you
Uh,
cast
he-
blindness on him,
he-
he's gonna wake up.
He
Oh, okay,
fails
then
the save. It begins to wake up and he can't see.
All right,
Alright, he starts yelling. He can't see.
Yeah,
we
Damascus
go this
is
way.
already
We
over
came from
here.
this direction.
I grab his
Dama-
corpse.
Dama-
I grab his corpse and then I run.
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you for doing that.
I grab his corpse and I
really
run.
want you to
I
do
go
that.
actually.
So I'm here. Brian,
Why are
Brian,
you?
the mages ambushed us.
I can tell. Where are they?
Okay, and when we're in a far away enough like distance, like safe distance, I will drop the blindness. Like when we're long gone. You know?
He
Oh,
naturally
I
saved
can-
it. It only
I
lasts
can
a
see.
couple rounds.
Oh,
Brian,
they're all dead then, I imagine.
Yeah, say yes, say yes.
wait. Yes, I had to. It was terrible. I'm not sure I'm up for drinking tonight. Or maybe I am. I think I'm definitely
Of
up for
course you're
drinking
up for
tonight.
drinking. Well, we always celebrate when we kill a mage.
Drink.
Come on.
Terrible. They killed those other three though.
That's hilarious. What's wrong? You normally laugh about this kind of stuff.
Start laughing.
One of them was a dragon.
I mean,
remember?
okay. It was really funny when they killed the blue one, the scaly one, right?
You could just say a dirty dragon.
But the catacomb recorder, he died too.
Yeah, the catacomb recorder though.
Oh, did you get his skull?
It blew up.
The mages, it burned to a crisp.
Oh. Well, I guess that is a little sad. Nothing a drink won't fix. He punches you in the shoulder.
It hurts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you've been really hitting the gym.
Every day. That's
I
literally
respect
all I
you,
do.
Nate.
I have no kids, no family. I have no other I have nothing other than the gym and arm wrestling the prison mates.
Oh, he's so easy. Oh wait, John can't impersonate if I have an 8 in strength.
Dude, you need to...
Okay.
You're gonna have to go
thing-
tell Toddy happy birthday at least. Let's go get our drink first though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. We'll definitely say. Looking at this, what could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong, dude? You're doing great.
Call out to him. Call out to him. Have him come with us.
Toddy, you there?
Yes, Doddy. What's going on, Doddy?
We killed some mages. Do you want to celebrate with us? You're old enough to join us for a drink.
He puts the bag over the frog's head. You're the mage now, and steals the stick and just stabs him horribly.
What's the relative age of these two children?
They're like 3 and 4.
I say, the younger, it's the older one's birthday though, right?
This one, your child.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not. When
Your
you say
child,
3 and 4,
the teddy bear.
Well, what's up?
I say,
He's turned 4.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, I wanted to say to the one that said they wanted to come along as well. I say, oh, you're not old enough to drink yet. At your next birthday.
I'll kill mages every day until I'm older. Yippee! Your kid comes running to you, and
Come join us
tries
for a
to
drink, my boy.
and tries to jump into your arms.
I said, oh, Daddy got hit by a spell from one of the mages. Maybe not today.
A tear begins to form in his eyes.
Hold his hand.
I hold the hand. Yeah, no, I'm like relaying everything telepathically, so I've got like my back seat, the peanut gallery.
Yeah, it's gonna last for enough time, so you can absolutely relay it while you're thinking it.
We'll help you be a better dad.
You begin walking over, and you see this man before you.
Their names are in their notes.
Yeah, I know the name of this guy. But you see, it's not quite like this. This is, it's clearly, I mean, the house is still a house, but it's got like a druid grove almost, and there's chairs and seating.
Art is so powerful. Holy
And
shit.
as you guys approach, the man turns to you and begins petting the ground, right? And suddenly, a big wine cask pops up through the grass.
So,
Well there.
Don't worry, officers. Not magic, just really good at gardening. Can you fancy a drink?
I look at my buddy and say, wine today?
Absolutely. and Gryan rushes off to begin to fill up a
I bring my child along and
yes.
say, all right, you're a wee lad, so you only get a wee sip.
Really, Daddy?
Just a little bit.
He takes the cup being offered by Gryan, and he slowly begins to raise it to his mouth.
I intervene to make sure that he only gets a wee sip.
Okay, he slowly brings it up to it. After he gets a taste of it, he seems to like it and tries to jolt upwards. But you're watching.
Damascus, yep. I need you to make an athletics check. This is an Ursulkin child.
Oh, there's no saving
is his
you.
wife an Ursulkin? His wife is an Ursulkin too, isn't she? Oh no.
Yeah, anyways, I rolled a 14, minus 1 is 13.
Alright, a 13 versus
a 4-year-old.
A 4-year-old.
Oh!
You're able to stop the 4-year-old.
Oh!
Okay, Daddy!
Wait, a 14-year-old with a +6 to athletics?
Yup.
A 4-year-old with a +6. Yes.
Oh, man.
Alright.
Okay, DMs, I have a question for you here.
Yep.
So, the way that, like, alchemists' spells are flavored is that they use their, like, alchemy shit to, like, do effects that are seemingly magical, right? So, like, you gotta flavor it as, like, you throw a potion and stuff. I can make the potions of disguise self as, like, actual alchemist potions, but I also know the spell alter self, which lasts an hour. Is there some way that we could, like...
You can combine it.
Combine that? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like a juice potion?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So, using the last of Mandy's second level spell slots, I can make 2 more alter self potions, which last an hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Jod and Akon can go get those physically.
But you must call them Wisey Disguisey potions.
Wisey Disguisey potions, absolutely.
We must bury this body. John. Sorry, can we...
Yeah,
right.
No, feel free to... Like, I am going... So, yeah, like, you know, as Bugsley, I am going to try to be as social as possible, but I also don't want to dominate the session. I am perfectly happy to let other people, like, you know, do their prep and all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing, Akon, now. You said you were going to do something.
Talking to John, I'm like, we need to bury this body. Somewhere.
You're right. This is dirty work. I don't appreciate having to do any of this.
You can bless it or do whatever you want. Before whatever holy cleric work you do.
Under normal circumstances I would, but this nation makes me feel like that might end up cursing him with their blasted beliefs.
And that you are right.
I would like to, neither of us are gonna have a really, like, easy time, like, doing this, digging. Would it be possible to
No. One of
use...
you is really good at digging.
Really?
Yeah.
My little turtle claws?
His little turtle claws. Also, he can swim through the earth, so he could just drag the body down now that it can't resist him.
Oh my god, wait a minute!
One of the two of you can just suck it into the earth, essentially. The body can't fight, it's not resisting, you just pull it.
And I grab his...
Alright, you see as Akon grabs an arm, and then submerges. The arm, the
and
whole
it's like a
body
kind of
gets cracked and twisted and conjoined with the ground.
Jesus
And it's
okay.
almost like it's a slow sinking too. As it fights back, the body fights against the earth, but just sinks in slowly. You
It's
hear
got some
horrible
buoyancy
crushing
to
noises,
it.
and some of the blood spurts out
The
as
hole
it.
the body's going in is much smaller than the body.
but a con is very large. Oh god, okay.
I
I
swim back
technically would
up.
have had disadvantage on that athletics check.
You can't stop your child from drinking, and he gets drunk.
No. Disadvantage doesn't mean I fail.
I'm joking. Go ahead. Do the other roll.
Dude, what are we doing? This is not cool. Children can't
Let's
drink.
go. Give the
He's an
kid a
Ursula
drink.
kid, dude. Dwarven kids start drinking
You do
from
fail.
age
Alright,
one.
you let your 4-year-old drink.
Your 4-year-old's kind of tipsy turvy and is like, you know,
If I was the
kinda,
DM,
like,
you'd be
wobbling
smited.
around.
You'd be dead.
God smites you.
No swearing. No drinking.
You
in-
die of cringe as you let your child get inebriated.
And
Let's be honest,
slowly,
though, Anthony. If you were the DM, the child wouldn't be drinking.
Yeah.
slowly people begin to come out to begin to celebrate the child's birthday. Everyone will eventually kind of make their way. You see the frog child who was told they couldn't come sadly look over and then walk away.
Oh no! Did you just ruin
Making
some
a
kid's
divide
child?
Did I
between
just tear
family.
this family
But
apart?
he already
Absolutely.
ruined this kid's childhood. He murdered his dad.
I am tearing this family apart.
Training dummy?
And then you begin to see, you begin to hear the earth rumble a little bit as you begin to see something big is coming.
Oh man.
Um,
Drinking buddy.
The
Oh.
you guys see over here, a large Ursulkin in a wheelchair is
Oh
being
my
pushed by 2 smaller Ursulkin.
No! Oh my god! You guys are so mean!
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I am not involved in this murder! I am not complicit in this murder!
Damascus is just going full cold-blooded killer here, apparently.
Oh, the frog bomb and the frog child.
Stone Cold Damascus Austin.
Everyone
His
comes
name's
together to
Training
congregate to celebrate little Toddy's 4th birthday. And everyone in the village begins to show up to sing and celebrate. And everyone looks to you, Bugly, to give a toast to the occasion.
Alright, let's go, Bugly.
Bugly gives a toast to my child's future as a mage hunter.
Go ahead and give us the words. Unfortunately, we're gonna need
Oh,
them. The whole town is gonna
RP.
hear it.
Alright, we still have the
look around-
telepathic connection, right?
Look around. As part, I assume you're gonna make me make a performance roll.
yeah.
Part of my performance is I'm a little drunker than I actually am. In fact, I'm actually not sure how Damascus reacts to alcohol as a damper. Like he is still partly living, right? So like he can't.
Yeah,
be,
you
like,
can
all-
absolutely get drunk.
Yeah.
You probably drank
Yeah.
a lot of wine while you lived in the Everdread Castle, so Everdread Manor.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So, but I'm definitely going to put on like I'm a little drunker than I really am, and how effective that is obviously.
a human who had drank as much as you would probably be pretty drunk at this point. So
Yeah. And I've been. Today is a momentous day in my child's life as he has reached the age of 4. That means that, you know what he needs? I'm going to get him a training sword, a wooden one, because mages are the greatest threat to our safety. And I want my child not just to be safe, but to be a hero.
yeah. You hear the shark cheer on and he looks over at you kind of like inquisitively, and he kind of like scans to you and shows you he has a full sword ready for you.
So,
He guessed right. He guessed right. Yo.
Wait, what did you guess, right?
He'd already been. The guy had
Yeah, but
already been
it's-
planning to get his son a
but he
sword.
needs to backtrack. He needs to backtrack.
Oh, because it's now a well. So I said
He has a full sword, and it seems to have a void marble lining on it.
Of course, that is what I would get. But my friend here, I gesture to my drinking buddy, counseled me better. Said the only way to truly stay safe in these times is void marble. And so that is why we're getting a void marble sword.
Thank you, Dottie. Can I try it out?
For the little
Inebriated 4-year-old.
little scamp. See this out? It's got serrated edges everywhere, like my teeth. And he gives a big grin.
Oh my god.
Here you go. And this ornate, perfectly crafted void marble longsword is given to the child, who
You
wields
see the
that as
child like stare at the sword for a bit before turning its head towards the frog child.
No!
Oh my god, wait,
Looking
what?
at everyone else and just living in the moment. All right.
Do you want me to? Do I need to do performance recover there, or did I?
Yeah,
guess
give me a
correctly?
performance. Everything is fantastic. You have done very well.
Alright,
But let's see how
okay.
well they receive it.
And I do have and then Chase gave me inspiration for showing up to the session. So natural.
Oh
Let's
my
go!
God.
Let's go, Joe!
No one
The
questions
goat.
anything about it, and you're going to see a couple behaviors, and I'm just going to tell you that you pass a couple of different checks. Eventually, you learn that this is the professor for the children. This person teaches them. This is an academy, right? You see the
Yep.
kids begin to play at some point in time, and it doesn't seem weird that they're striking at the Dragonborn. He likes to he's actually a lizard man, so he's not one of those dirty dragons. But he's good. He's good training. And so the town respects him, but he's a really good idea for practicing hitting people. You see that the mom is the you find out that the mom is the mother of that child, but also her husband works in the Bastille as well. Their buddy system gets off on a different day than your buddy system does. The wife rolls up to you. She stares this direction while trying to talk to you. She says to you, "Something seems a little off with you, hon. But as long as you know what Mama Bear's got for you at home, everything's gonna be all right."
Can I say something?
Rest in
kind of
peace,
stand up and
Damascus.
Can I say
Rest in peace to our
something?
soldier on the field.
I am uncomfortable.
She's in front of the kids, by the way. Now go on and play, little kids.
Also, how dare you guys use AI art?
What's wrong?
Oh. What?
Which one's the AI art?
The mama bear.
Why
Look
is
at
that-
the hair. Look at the hair.
Oh.
I don't know. We
didn't
just
even notice.
we just
That's
find our art on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, like the usual like image boards now, so much fucking AI art.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Some of it's gonna be
Where
AI
else are you
art.
gonna get polar bear person in wheelchair?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This was kind of hard to get.
Damascus,
I'm only
Damascus,
joking.
who is much less loaded than how he's currently acting, communicates to the squad that he may have to take one for the team.
Good luck out there. don't envy him.
He is playing his
Men are
part well.
notoriously
All right. All
strong.
goes well throughout drinking with your buddies. You gave a great speech, and you were able to observe and then find out where your chatter would come in handy. You're able to make really good small talk, and you're actually going to get through almost all of the social interactions until
Hell
you go
yeah.
home.
Okay, and then am I making charisma, dexterity, or strength checks?
Make all three, please.
Not yet, not yet. You
and also,
you wheel in.
do I get to take my armor off for
You
the
will-
dexterity for the strength dexterity?
You wheel into the house. You wheel her in.
Yep.
And you see a ramp leading up to the bedroom.
Yep.
She's waiting there at the bottom. Oh, Hannah, is that you? As you walk through the door.
Ooh, that was what the festivities. Oh, though I'm always ready for you.
The children are spending the night at Miss Hoppett's.
I think if there was ever a time
This is
for
horrible.
one of the popcorn gallery to flag down a fade to black, please, this would be the time.
His pelvis was broken in the morning.
He cannot.
I'm gonna need a strength check for you to push your wife up the ramp to the second floor.
That's... am I
She's a
still in
bear
armor?
and you are but a man. You could take your armor off, but are you worried that she would find that weird?
Is this a man?
Up to you.
I take a sniff at my armor and realize that no, he would keep the fucking armor off.
Hey, if you think about a disadvantage, it's disadvantage. You get to roll twice.
Oh!
All right, can we keep it up? Worst was a 13.
A 13 is gonna be enough to push her up the ramp.
Let's go.
You're on the second floor.
Guys, I just
You
been seeing
wheel
this
her
entire time.
around.
This is crazy.
You wheel her around, and you see a gorgeous, like triple-sized bed for the two of you. Oh, honey, carry me off like you did on our wedding onto this bed.
God.
Fade to black, please. I'm begging you.
I need another strength check for you to pick her up and lift her onto the bed.
And on that day, the children lost both their parents.
Oh, this is a
my
disaster.
God.
It's only
Does
downhill
anyone
from
have
here.
inspiration?
I do have inspiration. I think I need.
If
to
you
cast
think
it.
you should use it, you should. Roll
Yeah.
that now.
Okay.
Wait,
so
does he roll 2 more
so-
times? Wait, that doesn't count, DM. That doesn't count. Oh my god, it's
Oh.
horrible.
Does he get it at disadvantage?
Yeah.
All right,
I've
Joe.
been rolling it.
You have managed to roll a 0. You put your hands around her, trying to pick her up, and you literally cannot lift her at all. She does not so much as shake when you pull with all your might to get her out of the chair. Honey, what's wrong? Is it what happened to your voice? Something happened today. You're different.
I think I got hexed.
No. Then let's do something else that'll get you hexed. She picks you up and throws you onto the bed.
God damn it.
Wait, how is she
Give me
gonna...
a give me a deception check real quick.
Okay, I was
It's
expecting
like
a
the
Constitution
sex
saving
season
throw.
Baldur's Gate, unskippable, unavoidable.
All right, she believes you that you got
Never
hexed,
breaks character.
and you see as she slams her arms down, the
I slammed it
blind
down big
Ursulkin
style.
wheelchair character is going to jump upon you, and we will fade to black.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
How long was the party? Like, how long was this in total? Was there more than 6 hours between? Because my telepathy was for 6 hours.
Oh yeah, you lose your telepathy once bedtime comes, but you're able to go to
At that
bed.
instant.
It's a very comfortable bed.
You guys get one last flashing moment of Damascus's. You get one last like thought of Damascus' entire life flashing before his eyes as he's about to get body slammed.
You guys experience all of his life.
Damn, I literally just went through that with the armor, not you two.
True.
I'm used
Just
to it.
learn long
The next
session about
morning-
the life of a guard.
The next morning, your wife is a bit of a bear in the morning. She can't really get up. She's exhausted. Oh, honey, would you take them kids to school? They're over at Miss Hoppett's, across the street.
I can find my way there. Get out of bed.
You get
Go
the
about-
most bear claw slap on the ass that just slightly ravages your rear end. You are wearing plate, and yes, some of the claws do make it through. Oh, honey, you've been working out? That thing's damn nice.
Okay.
And then she goes back to bed.
Emotional, damn.
The things we have to do to break into a prison.
Hey
Wait,
Joe,
hold on.
you escape the house. You have played your part. Do you gather the children?
Yeah, I think we're just at at this point, Damascus was in character for like 5 hours straight last night, and at this point is just fully committed to the bit. Like Damascus is starting to lose himself in the
He
character he's
thinks
playing.
this is his life for real.
You just begin to you walk and with all 4 children, you drop them off. You even briefly say like, "Oh, has Tony been good for you? Is he, and you make small talk. What about Tommy and Timmy? Are they all doing well?" And then you hear, yeah, the only one who's not been doing well is Frogthany. He seems to be
What?
suffering from like internal bleeding or something.
What?
And you're just like, not my kid, not my problem, and you leave.
Anyways, I made an important comment in our blood price chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The entire party? Damn, you transferred it to us?
Even those who did not hear or witness anything.
The man offers you a big mug of wine on your way to work.
So,
In
yeah,
character,
you're
you have a feeling this is what you do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? Impersonate an alcoholic.
Not the worst choice to make.
Get me a perception check.
Yep. Alright, where's my fucking character?
He died to a bear.
I mean, yes, obviously. Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's gonna be good enough to realize both things happening. He after you grab your first, you take a swig of it. He offers you a second one and has his other hand out. Instead of just like absent-mindedly grabbing the second mug for your partner, you actually see his hand out, noticing you're supposed to pay him.
Yep.
Give me a guess on how much money you think you should give him.
No.
Think we're going to slip him 25 gold.
All right.
Damn. Some expensive ass wine.
As you hand him the 25 gold, he looks at it like it's almost too much. And he says, "You'll be drinking for free for a while." And you go on your way. Brian meets you at the door, and he smiles at you with his arms out wide, fully trusting you. You've got his alcohol on the way to work.
Yep. That's it. Hope another perfectly normal, ordinary day where nothing can go wrong.
All right, you have successfully managed to do this, except for one thing. Where is the laundry basket? Bum bum bum. All right, I need John in a con right now to roll me your disguises or whatever. How are you making this laundry basket, and where is it?
Oh God, can we? Since the
You had the whole night to
banana-
do it.
since the Bananville crew was like still around, could we get like some craftsman's help from like Baboom or something? Like,
Mandy is absolutely available. When you go
Yeah.
back, Wrench, Baboom, and the Infiltration, and the other team, the Bananville team, are all missing.
okay, cool.
You see Winton and the Plantain Pain briefing George and Champion when you get there. But Mandy is absolutely available for this help. She knows the plan in and out, and she's not done.
This way.
All right, cool. Then things have gone awry. We're gonna need some way to slip Akon in. Perhaps, actually, thinking about it, we may not have a laundry basket, but we do still have the identification of one Constance the Constable. Perhaps, do you think he has the clearance to enter the Bastille? Just asking that in general. Would Mandy put chance? No, probably not, right? That'd be a question for like Winton.
This is
Right.
not a question that, I don't know. You'd have to ask Winton, yeah. He's probably your best bet.
All right, I would ask that to Winton then.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. I had a quick question for you. It would appear that our companion has failed to acquire a laundry basket to sneak us in. We're going to need another disguise. Do you know if one Constance the Constable was cleared to enter the basket?
Hold on there. I think I have just the laundry basket.
You do.
Yeah, he goes behind. He literally has one prepared. Right, I forgot to tell you this. I had this.
Ah,
That is excellent.
Just go hide it somewhere in the village. I'm sure your friend will pick it up on the way there.
all right. That saves us some hassle. Yeah, while I was at it, I realized that brew I gave you was definitely not going to be strong enough. So I cooked these two up for you. They still only last an hour. That's about as much as I can do with the materials on hand, but it should get you somewhere. And fuck, what was the name, Chase?
Wow, that's really impressive. You made those potions so quick.
It was the
What do you call
wise
What do you call
wise
that?
disguise.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The wise disguise potions. Alright.
Sounds a little off.
Disguisey would be way better.
Wisey
Wisey
disguisey.
disguise.
Yeah, you're right. That's got a better ring to it. It'll sell better. Oh, I
Hey,
got
we're
that
family. You can take that.
All right. So here you go. One Wisey disguisey potion for each of you.
Right,
Alright.
they both add a wisey disguisey potion. to your inventory.
Which is a polyjuice potion for 1 hour. 1 hour disguise. Alright.
We are at the end of our session today, so I'm going to let you guys off the hook, and I just gave you the laundry basket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get this mission was a success. You passed all the important checks. I'm gonna let the laundry basket thing slide because I forgot to run it, for the most part. And I am gonna have to run off now. Thank you
Okay.
guys so much for attending the
Bye,
session. The
everyone, for
infiltration
watching.
team has succeeded their mission.